Hey everyone, so it is August favourites. Yes, that's right, isn't it? August favourites. I can't believe it. 8 months into the year and I have this box of favourites. Once again, I will talk about some of my favourites, some of Claire's because she's too shy to come on, and my TV favourites, my fashion favourites, and just some odd bits and bobs, what's going on in my life. There are a lot of favourites because I've been trying a lot of new things this month. So I'll start off with Claire's because I asked her if she had any that she'd like me to mention. And Claire has been growing her hair, so she's trying out some new products just to sort of, you know, style her hair a bit differently. And she's been trying, she's got quite, not thin hair, but it's not voluminous, I don't know. And so she's trying these two items from Aussie Miracle Styling Mousse Volume and Conditioning and the Miracle Hairspray Volume and Hold. And she's really liking these. She loves the scent of these. However, they are not my favourite. I don't really like Aussie products for my hair and I don't really like the scent anyway. But she is really enjoying these. And I know that she got them in Boots recently and has been raving about them to me, so just thought I'd let you know these are the two products that she has been enjoying this month. Claire is not a massively into beauty, etc. She's a necessity beauty person, whereas I am not, if you know me at all. So I'd like to get into my favourites here first, and I'm going to start with beauty, and I'll try and go in some sort of order. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is Freedom Mono eyeshadows, and I've got two here, and these are my two absolute favourites, and I just wanted to show you something as well when I open these. So these are the two that I'm absolutely loving. You've got the Brights 227, which is this one, and you've got Brights 230. I'll do a little swatch. They are so soft and buttery and so pigmented. They literally blow my mind each time I've used them. Just look at that. I mean, what is that even about? But I wanted to show you something else. Now, if you're a fan of Urban Decay, I have some Urban Decay single eyeshadows. I've got Asphyxia and I've got Bust, which is like a taupey colour. But Asphyxia I really, really like. And I think that this one is an absolute dupe for this one. This is Asphyxia, so I'm going to do a little swatch next to it. Yeah, there's a slight bluer undertone. This is Asphyxia. Just look, I don't think that the pigmentation is even as good as these ones. That was one swipe. It's just not the same, is it? They are incredible. So if you're a fan of purple eyeshadows, and I know a few people are, I would highly recommend. You could see the blue in that one on this one, 230, this is 227. I love these and they are so beautiful together as well. I would highly recommend for £1 each. I will rephrase that. £1 for each of these. Definitely get them. I'm not in any way affiliated to them either. I have no affiliation with Freedom. I just like their makeup. I get really excited when they've got new releases, and it's just stunning. Who wouldn't want them? Purple's a theme actually here, I think. In fact, there's a few Freedom makeup things, and that's because I've been using a lot of them. But one of them is this little tiny eyeshadow palette, and it's the Matte Kit. This is so good. Literally one of my favourite. It's my go-to palette at the moment. The pigmentation, wow, I've got a lot of muck on me. In these, they're quite buttery. I don't know if I can show you these at all. I'll swatch as many as I can. You might not be able to see any. No, I've got purple on my finger there. Though that one's a creamy one, so you can't really see it. And I had purple on my finger. That one and that one, just so stunning. They are a tiny bit powdery, but they're £2.50 for this little palette. And I just think it's the best travel palette ever for mattes. The colours are really good as well. They're not all the same at all. Now, I don't know whether this is similar to the Naked 1 Basics. I don't know because I haven't seen it. But it's certainly not the same as the Naked 2 Basics because I have that. And this is better. The quality of these shadows is incredible. The staying power is brilliant and I love it. And the final Freedom makeup is the Freedom Long Length Mascara. Now, I didn't think I would like this because it's natural bristles. But this has got to be just my favourite mascara this month. It's nice and wet, the formula. It really elongates my lashes, which is what it's for. It's simple packaging, but I think this was $1.50 or $2.50, which is nothing. It's pennies, and it's a really good mascara. I didn't think it would be. I've wanted to give it a review myself. There's only one problem, is I do have to scrape the brush because there's so much product on it. It ends up getting everywhere if I'm not careful, but if I use a careful hand, this looks incredible. I love it. Next up is a couple of Makeup Revolution products. Now, everything's sort of budget in this, actually, when I look at it. Maybe one isn't, but I've got a story. This is, I only got it the other day, and I'm absolutely in love. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. This shade for contouring, oh, they're so beautifully soft. It's literally the most stunning shade. Just look at that on me. It's just the perfect shade if you are fair like I am. I love this palette. I've got it on today and I just think it's incredible. I haven't stopped using it since I got it. I think I might have to repurchase this. I've got a feeling that I'm going to use it up. I think it's just so lovely. Highly recommend this. I think it was £8. It may have even been £6. So get your hands on that quickly because I think they'll definitely sell out of this. I've heard it's a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you are looking for something in the UK that's going to match up to that, just give this a try. And you get 2 extra shimmers at the end. And also another cheap product from them. And I ordered all 6 of the matte blushes. Now, I don't know whether you're going to see. No, you will. I'll put this on after. I did a haul with all of this stuff, so you'll see it all. But these matte blushes, oh my goodness. This is in the colour Nude, and I haven't stopped using it. Now, it doesn't look like much. It actually just looks like a face powder, but it's not. It is the most stunning natural blush colour ever. Look at that. It's so lovely. You don't need a lot. Blends out really well. Just look at that. It's so gorgeous. It's so natural. It's called Nude. So if you weren't a fan of blush, I think you would definitely be a fan of this. I love that. The good thing about matte blushes is they don't make you look bruised. If you've ever used a shiny, shimmery blush, you look a bit bruised. Well, I certainly do. Okay, so we'll talk about these things first because I think I paid full price for these. But after that, oh no, wait, I've got another Makeup Revolution thing. Yeah. The Profix Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray. I actually really like this. So I've only just sort of started using these and I have an Avon one, but it makes my skin feel really sticky. And this one really doesn't. It has a lovely fine spray. I feel like it does do as it claims. It says it's for up to 12 hours. And I felt like my makeup lasted a long time with this on. But I used this just after I put on my face powder, before I put on the rest of my makeup, so my eye makeup and my blush and etc. And I used this just after, just to settle down the powder a little bit to make it less cakey. Love this. I think it was £5. Yeah, but I got it for free because it was 3 for 2 when I ordered. So such a cute little thing. I'm really pleased I did because I know they've got an oil control one, but I don't have lots of oil, and this is just lovely. I really love that. My favourites are just me saying, I love this, I love that. I'm trying to give you a little bit of a review at the same time. And of course I love them and they're in my favourites. Sorry I keep clearing my throat, but I seem to have something, I think I've got something coming. Some sort of poorliness on my eyes today. And I go on about these a lot, but I am just a massive fan. I've got the 24-hour colour tattoo by Maybelline in On and On Bronze. On and On Bronze. I'll just show you it in the pot. You can see I've already used quite a lot of it. I've actually just got it on my eyes, all over the lids. Excuse me, sorry, my glasses are made. And that's all I've got on my lids today because I did a car boot today. But this is so good, and it will be the next pot I'll be using up because I've finished the pink gold one, as you'll see in my update soon. And this is just the next one really to use. Now, I need less of this than I do of the pink one, and I have to use it sparingly. But what I like about this one is I can use it as an all-over colour. And I know a lot of people on YouTube do, but they aren't wrong for doing that because it works really well. It just gives your eyes that little bit of something without being too over made up. And then I use well, in fact, to tell you what I use a matte light shade from this palette just on the brow bone, just to sort of blend it in. I don't even use a crease colour because this sort of works. It's very clever at adapting, so you can make it thicker to get more of a bold statement, or you can blend it out so that it just looks lovely. I really enjoy using these. They're the best cream products. I would go as far to say as I prefer this to my MAC paint pot. I've only got one. I've got it in Painterly, and it works, but it doesn't work as good as these. I feel like they really make my makeup stay put, and they are just lovely. So highly, highly recommend this if you haven't already tried these. I may have had this in my favourites last month, but I can't stop talking about it. It is my favourite lipstick at the moment, and it's the Rimmel Kate in 05, and I just cannot find anything else in this colour. And I tried to describe it and I thought, yes, that's a raspberry colour. And I think it is, but I just can't find anything. I mean, what I've got on is similar, but it's not exactly the same. I cannot find any. It's such a unique colour, and it's the perfect pink for me. And I just love it. It's so smooth. It goes on really well. I like to reapply lipstick anyway. It obviously comes off when I eat, but it's just still really lovely. It's not a matte finish. It's definitely a satin finish, but it lasts so nice on the lips, and it's just the right sort of deepness so that when it wears away you can't tell. It's almost like a nude, and I'm so glad I bought this. I can't remember when I did, but I wish I'd bought more of this. I'm sure it'd still be there. It's 05. And I've got quite a few Kate by Rimmel lipsticks, and I really, really like them. I love the scent of them. They've got a really lovely fruity scent, and I've never been disappointed. And for drugstore lipsticks, I'm not saying it's like my Chanel one. My Chanel one is very luxurious, but sometimes I feel like it's too luxurious. It's just too thick. These are just such a nice finish and a nice feel, comfortable on the lips. They're just lovely. So if you haven't tried any of these, go and find them. You could probably get them either on a 3 for 2 or something, but this colour would suit so many people, and it's just such a good everyday colour, and it's my favourite lipstick at the moment, and it'll probably be featured in every favourites until I finish it. I may even put it in a project pan because I just love it that much. Don't mind using it. Other lip products. So basically I went to our bargain shop. It's called Bargain Buys. It used to be called UK Discount or Discount UK, I can't remember. And it's sort of like a Poundland, but some of the items aren't just a pound, but their makeup usually is. And they've got a Beauty UK stand which sells makeup for £1 each, but they also have these baskets literally shoved full of items. And one of the things I found was these Revlon Just Bitten lip stain and balms, and I've got them in Desire, Twilight, Mystical and Dawn. So these 4 colours. This one is gorgeous. Now it's like a felt tip pen, if you've ever seen these. So that's the colour. It's actually very similar to that, isn't it? And you put it on your lips, it dries almost instantly to a matte finish, and then you use this lovely, it's a really good lip balm over the top. You have to let it dry, otherwise it will come off with the lip balm, but it doesn't normally, and it just stays on for ages. And these are just phenomenal. I have not seen these in Boots or anything, and maybe they've come over from America, because a lot of the products do, because they have Wet n Wild and stuff, or even Europe maybe. But this is literally some of the best things. I bought that one first. I bought Twilight first. So I had to go back and get the other 3 that I'd seen, because I was just like, these are just great. And I was going through that basket like a woman on a mission, just trawling through it, trying to find it. If you've ever seen me, I love a bargain. And these are £1 each, and I bet you they were probably in the shops, if you were buying them in the UK, £8.99. I mean, you know, they're just so good for what they are. And maybe the pen will run out, but they were £1, so I don't mind. Really lovely colours. This one's so natural. This one, I think it's called Mystical. That's so beautiful. I just cannot wait to wear them more. So it was more of a collective. Really love that. And my favourite thing is finding a bargain for August. And talking about finding a bargain, this really, really has shocked me. So I found this and I thought, oh, I'm probably not going to like it, but I'll try it. Because if you watch any of the kind of Asian beauty videos, you will see that a lot of the Japanese, Korean products, especially BB products, are actually more like foundations rather than a tinted moisturiser. So I noticed that the writing on the back was either Japanese or Korean. I'm not very fluent on my Asian alphabet, but I knew it was something, and I know that they usually just come in 2 colours, like light and medium, and I had to try this, and this is the most perfect shade for me. It's like, I just don't even know how to describe it. It's just such a light colour. It is not a light coverage, it is a full coverage foundation-ish. Medium, let's say it's a medium coverage. It has SPF 26 in it. It is a BB base, so that's a beauty balm. It's got 18-1 improving BB base with micro minerals, and it's a pure BB mineral by Maybelline. I don't know how much this would have cost originally, but I've got it on my face at the moment, and I feel like it lasts a really long time. It isn't long lasting, or it doesn't claim to be, but I feel like it does. It's so good. It's such a good base. It was £1. Again, I bought it in the same bargain bin as those. And I saw another one while I was there, and I had to go back and buy it some more. I had to, because if I run out of this, I will be absolutely gutted. This is the best base I've ever used, ever. That's a big claim. And I love foundation, and I was using the Makeup Forever one. I've still got that one, but I think this is better. I think it's just so good. So if you go to any bargain shops and you've got the same sort of thing as me, if you can find this anywhere, definitely buy it. And if you can find it anywhere, because I don't think there's any more in my bargain shop, pick it up for me and let me know. Just, I have to have more of it. I have got a second one as a backup, and I know I'm definitely going to use this. It's just perfect. I think my skin looks so flawless with it. I think it's just one of the most incredible bases I've ever used. Okay, moving on. So the only high-end thing I really have in this, my favourites, is this, and it's the Nails Ink Gel Effect in Lexington Gardens. Now, I had it on my nails recently. I've just taken it off. However, I got this in TK Maxx for £3.99, and they still sell it for £15 online. Wow. I mean, look at the colour first of all. It's just such a beautiful violet. Yeah, you could say that. A violet-y, lilac-y colour. It's definitely more on the purpley side rather than the blue side, which I like. I know that there is a super speedy quick dry colour in Barry M that is the same colour as this. It's probably the same. I love this formula. It goes on really well. You need 2 coats only, and it's a lovely shiny cream formula. I've never used a Nails Ink gel effect. I've really never used Nails Ink before. I had some of their older round bottles, but never used one of these. I love this. The longevity of it is incredible. It looks so nice on the nails. It really does. And every time I wear it, I always get some compliments. Thing is, at the same time, I also bought this. And this is the Seche Vite. Sorry about how mucky it is. The sticker wouldn't come off because it was from TK Maxx. Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. And yes, it does that. I've never used it before. I thought it was a bit expensive really for what it is, but I managed to get it I think for £4.99. I don't know how much more it is than normal, but I managed to get it for £4.99, and I've used it a little bit, but there's so much in there. I think it is just so good, and I will definitely be using this for a long time to come. I know now why it is people's favourites, because it's just brilliant. The scent is like very strong pear drops. If you're okay with that, which I am, then you'll be fine. Love that. Gosh, this is a long video, I'm so sorry, but I had a lot of favourites I really want to talk to you about. Nothing I paid full price for, let me just tell you that now. Another sort of beauty favourite, but not quite makeup, is this. This is the Ren Vita Mineral Lip Balm. It came free in a magazine, and I was desperate to try a new lip balm, and I'd heard that this was a good lip balm, and I was not wrong, and the people who said it were not wrong. This I use after I've cleansed and moisturised, etc., before I go to bed, serumed and oiled and you know what. And I use it, I put a tiny bit on my lips before I go to sleep. I sort of put quite a lot more than I would on a normal day. I don't use lip balm in the day, I use lipstick. So this goes on at night time, and I leave it on, and it's still there in the morning. I feel really, my lips feel really nourished. I have already used that much. I've used quite a lot, and I would definitely repurchase this. I think it's a really good one. However, I do have another lip balm that I'm going to use up before I use this one, but this has been a really good replacement and cheaper than the Balm de Rose by Terry, and you'll have seen that in my empties. So this is a great lip balm. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it. I think it does exactly what it says on the back, which is deeply replenishing, repairs, soothes and protects dry or chapped lips, and I think this is really good. And as we head into winter, I think this is going to be a saviour for a lot of people, so look into that. And I got, like I say, I got this for free with a magazine, and I'm really glad I did to try it. The last thing that is in beauty really, and it's an odd thing to have, but it's this, it's the Pecksniffs. I got it from, again, from TK Maxx. It would have been £15, but I got it for £2.99, and I bought 2 of them in the end because I really like it. And this is the Rose and Peony Moisturising Hand Wash. We have this in our bathroom, and it is just lovely. Oh, scent. I love peonies. We've got a Peony Sephora body lotion that we just can't use up. We just sparingly use it. We bought it in Paris, and it's stunning. The scent is stunning, and this sort of prolongs it that little bit more. I have a backup of this because I really like it. It's coming to the end because we do use it as our main soap. But I really like this. And we had a mandarin and tea tree. We don't like that one at all. But they do smell a lot. They sell a lot of Pecksniffs in TK Maxx, so go and have a look. They had loads of this one when I was there. This is the Rose and Peony. I love floral scents, and this definitely hits every mark. It's a fresh floral, not too heavy, and it is a moisturising hand wash. But I always think hand washes are hand washes. I don't use soap, I use hand wash. So yeah, that's it. And the final thing in my basket, but not the final thing in my favourites, is this. This is the Beauty Blender Cleanser. You can see here I've only got about a quarter of the bottle left, but it has lasted me a really long time. I use this to clean not just my beauty blender, but also the one I got from, where was it from? The Real Techniques beauty blender, and it really prolongs the life of them, and it really cleans them so well. These, I would never normally buy something that was a product for something else, because I just think that maybe they're it's not, how can I, it's probably just sort of a con, and you could probably buy this somewhere else. But this is specifically for the beauty blender, so it doesn't fall apart. And my other beauty blender, the first one I ever had, fell apart within about a month. And the one that I've got now, I've had it for 4 months because I've been using this cleanser. It's so easy to get the foundation out of it using this. You don't need a lot, you just need a little drop, and you just squeeze it through, give it a rinse, and it literally takes it all off. I really need to repurchase this because it's so good, and it's prolonged the life of all of my sponges, my beauty blenders. I've got 3. I've got 2 pink ones, the original beauty blenders, and 1 Real Techniques one. And I would probably rather buy this and a Real Techniques one than a beauty blender next time. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to buy this in 2, but this is really, 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 really good for cleaning, and I highly recommend getting it. I don't know how much it was though. It came with the blender for about £18, so it's not cheap, but it lasted a really long time. So I think, you know, for it probably lasts 6 months. So it's not that bad. It's quite cost effective. So that is my beauty favourites. Fashion favourites. You're never going to believe what I'm going to say now, but it has to be my Zoe jeans from, I'll show you them, from Simply Be. They are so comfortable, they are stretchy, they are exactly the right fit for me because I am big bottomed but very small ankled, and it feels very strange to wear jeans that fit around the ankle and around the bum. I was recommended these, well, sort of recommended them, not personally, but it was Emma from It's Em. I talk about her a lot, but that's because I love her blog and I love her vlog, etc. But she had these on her blog, and after seeing them on her, and I thought she just looked so great in them, I had to go and buy them, and I got the dark denim. I would never have chosen this normally, but I really, really love this. And I would highly recommend, if you suffer from big bums and small ankles like I do, giving these a try. Now these are plus size, and I'm a plus size blogger as well, so you know that's not a surprise, but these are the best jeans I've ever had, and I would definitely recommend them if you haven't tried them already. So other favourites, we'll go with TV favourites. So we have been watching Prison Break. I know it was out ages ago, but we sort of wanted to catch up on it. Well, Claire started watching it and I sort of joined in. We've been loving it. It's just such a good series. I've been really into it, and it stresses me out because I'm like, why is it so stressful? Why don't they just get free, and why do I want prisoners to be out? But it is really, really good. If you've not seen it, we're just coming up to the end of series 2, and it's just excellent. If you haven't seen it, it's not, I think it's on Netflix, and it's also on Sky, not Box Office, what they're called, series, oh, I can't remember what they're called. Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, really, really, really good. If you haven't tried them, if you haven't seen it, sorry, then I would highly recommend it. It's really good. It's not my sort of thing at all, but I'm really enjoying it. So that's TV favourites. Xfactor started. It's not my favourite, but it is Claire's, and it's a chance for me to have a bath and listen to the Archers, if I'm honest. However, I did catch the first episode of Xfactor, and it was okay. I did enjoy some of the singing, but it's not my favourite. But it is Claire's, so that's fine. And then another random favourite is Penpals. I have a number of Penpals now. I acquired them in August, and I've been writing quite a lot. So writing letters, really enjoying it. If you, I'd like to say if you want to be my pen pal, comment down below, but I sort of have about 12. So it's taking a long time to write to everybody, although their letters are now coming in dribs and drabs, so I do have time. So maybe comment down below because I'd love to have more. I love writing letters. It's been really enjoyable. And finally, my favourite YouTubers. So who can I mention this month? I should have thought about this actually. Who do I watch every single time I see a video? Now I knew I was going to mention somebody, and now I can't remember who it is. And I watch them every single time, and I don't give them enough credit really. Mrs. Ginger, she's featured in my favourites before, but I still love her channel. I find she's very informative. I love the way that she gives information about products. I like the way that she does her hauls. I like the way she does her, and I watch everything, even though we don't have lots in common in terms of hair products. Like we would never share the same hair products, but I like how she does her reviews. They for me, because they're so factual and she gives me every detail that I need to know, I really find them interesting. I like her empties videos, I like her haul videos, everything, and I watch everything she puts up, even if it's not relative. Who else is my favourite at the moment? Oh, come on, Leah. Who have I been watching every single video? Gosh. Who haven't I been missing? There's so many that I watch. I watch so many. This is a tough one. I knew I had another favourite. And I thought to myself, I must mention them because I really do watch every single one. And now I can't remember who it was. Who do I get excited to see when it's up? I do love watching Viviana. I did mention her actually. Viviana wears makeup. Viviana does makeup. Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called. I like her. I won't put her link down below because I think I mentioned her last month. There is another one. I feel so bad. Is it somebody American? Gosh, who is it now? Oh, Tati. I think Tati's amazing. Glam Life Guru. I think she's been great. And M from its M channel. I mean, they're all my favourites. In fact, what I'll do is, Vinny from Little Miss Style Guru, what I will do is I'm going to link my top 10. In fact, I may even do a video, a top 10 favourite YouTubers at the moment. But I'll link them down below anyway, and then I'll do a video about it because this video is now 30 minutes long. So I'm going to have to go. I can't remember if I have a food favourite, probably not. So I will catch up with you all later, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Thank you.